Hey everybody, my name is Brandon. Welcome back to Cinefessions, where we talk all things media. And today I have a super random, just physical media haul for you guys. I have some items that I bought off of eBay to share with you, both books and Blu-rays, an item I grabbed off of Etsy, plus a A24 book that just came out that already arrived at my doorstep. So this thing is all over the place today, but hopefully you'll be down for it. So let's not waste any time at all. Let's dive right into another physical media haul. So I guess I'll start off with a couple of books I grabbed off of eBay. So this first one here, I didn't even know this existed. So if you followed the channel, I don't even know, a couple years ago now, you might remember that I started picking up a whole bunch of Murder, She Wrote books that were written by Daniel Bainbridge, I believe his name is, and it was credited to Jessica Fletcher, of course, the leading character in Murder, She Wrote. However, apparently, there were a few novelizations that were done of the pilot episode and a couple episodes from season 1 that were written prior to that series of Murder, She Wrote books that's actually still continuing today. Had no idea that existed until I randomly stumbled on it thanks to, I think it's like a Murder, She Wrote Instagram page that I follow. But anyway, they posted this picture and I had to have these novels. This is Murder, She Wrote, and this is 3 complete novels. So this is a compilation of 3 of the 4 novelizations that were written of episodes. We have The Murder of Sherlock Holmes, which is a novelization of the pilot episode. We have Hooray for Homicide, and then Lovers and Other Killers, and these are all written by James Anderson. So there's nothing on the back here, but I decided to go this route just because it was a little bit cheaper, even though I am not really a hardcover person too much. But in this instance, I'm totally fine with this. All of my other Murder, She Wrote books, that whole series, they are all paperback though. But that said, this actually contains 3 of the 4 that were written in this style. There's a 4th one with a different author, if I'm not mistaken, and it was only released overseas in the UK. So for whatever reason, we never got that here in the States, and it's actually quite a bit pricier. This was not too bad at all for all 3 of these on eBay, but the 4th one, that one is a little bit more expensive, so I'll probably just end up not getting that one, to be honest with you, because it is quite pricey. But there is the synopsis here, and this is awesome. Like, this is exactly the type of thing I love. A mixture of a favorite of mine with Murder, She Wrote, plus novelizations. Such a cool find. I'm so thankful to that Instagram page because I never would have known these existed. Even with all the research I did on the Murder, She Wrote series back when I was collecting it, which I'm frankly not anymore, but when I was, I still had never run across these. So this is such a cool find. Very happy to have this in the collection. We have 3 novels of the Murder, She Wrote series, the novelizations, all written by James Anderson. This next one is absolutely gigantic, but it was very well priced for what it is, but it's huge. This is another hardcover, and this thing is frankly quite heavy. This is The Beatles Anthology. So this one is actually written by the Beatles. It is like diary entries and journal entries, things like that, if I'm not mistaken, and just conversations that were had with the Beatles. But it is supposed to be just one of the best ways to learn more about the Beatles. And so that's why I wanted to add this to my collection. Now you can get this in, I think it's only on DVD, but you can get it in DVD form. It's done that way as well, but I decided to go with this. I think it may have been a little bit cheaper. I don't remember exactly, but I decided to go this route, and you can kind of see here, like, so many pictures behind the scenes, things like that. Like, this is just gigantic. Now, will I ever make my way all the way through this? I mean, chances are probably not, but like, I just love having this, and the idea of being able to read through this is awesome to me. My dad, who we lost 2 years ago this week, actually, he was a gigantic Beatles fan. So that's where, you know, my appreciation of them has stemmed from, and just feeling a little nostalgic, I guess, given the time of year. So I had to grab this. This is such a cool add to the collection, a huge coffee table book, but I think it's really cool. So this is The Beatles Anthology. I think I'm going to stick with the last book I have in this haul, and this one is from A24. This is a brand new release that just came out like last week. I think I ordered it. It came very quickly. So I will open this guy up. I'll do that off camera and then show you what I grabbed from A24. All right, we are opened up here. I'm going to set this to the side. I did this the other day. The fanciest receipt packaging I've ever seen in my life, so that's very cool. And then we have another postcard here. I don't know what movie that's from. The last one I did recognize. This one I do not know. Let me know if you know what still this is from. Obviously an A24 release, but I cannot place it. So clearly something I've never seen. Sister Barnes. Yeah, I don't know what that is, but I'm interested. So let me know if you know. Anyway, the reason I am opening this box here. Oh, I'm so excited for this, you guys. Oh, it's beautiful. The novelization to the movie Pearl, written by Tim Wagner. So this, of course, is the prequel, or the origin story, as it says on the back there, to the X trilogy. And I just happen to have right next to me the first book in that series, X. And so we have X and Pearl now, and they look amazing together. There's only one missing, and it'll go right here once it goes on sale. So yeah, this is awesome. Oh, look at that. That is so cool. I'm so happy to have these. There we go. These are gorgeous novelizations. Now, admittedly, Pearl is my least favorite of the trilogy, but obviously I'm getting all three of them because that would be ridiculous not to. And they're like the same length too. That is so weird. But yeah, both written by Tim Wagner. So very happy to have both of these. Maxine should be coming sometime in the next couple months here, and I will definitely be picking that one up. Shout out to Reading Movies here on YouTube. He always posts when these go live on A24's website, so thanks to him, I was able to grab Pearl. Not cheap, you know, more than I would normally pay for a novelization, but I mean, for what I'm getting here, I'm totally happy with what I paid. So yeah, very excited to get both of these in the collection. So today's arrival is Pearl. It goes right alongside X. So Maxine is last but not least. And admittedly, I'm probably most interested in that novelization out of the three, even though X is my favorite of the movies. But anyway, happy to have this one. So thank you, A24, for releasing these. I think this is so cool. So Pearl and X by Tim Wagner. All right, let's move over to the Blu-ray side of things here. And these were all, the first three here are all eBay pickups. So first up, we have a movie that was recently released on 4K, and I didn't really know what it was about prior, but after watching a review on the 4K, I decided, you know what? I want to see that film. So I decided to pick up the Blu-ray because this was like $4 shipped. The person who sold this lost money because I sell on eBay all the time, and if you're using Media Mail, it costs like $4.63 to ship nowadays. Now, frankly, maybe they're not. I have no idea, but yeah, if they probably lost money on this. But either way, I'm happy to have it for that cheap price. This is We Were Soldiers with Mel Gibson. So this is actually a Vietnam War film, which I didn't realize. I thought it was like, I just assumed World War II, I guess. But because it's Vietnam War, I want to check it out. I've heard really good things about it from the reviews I've been watching with the new 4K coming out. So I figured, you know what? Since it's ridiculously cheap, I might as well add it to the collection for $4. So yeah, happy to check this one out. This one is directed, who directs this? I don't even see. Randall Wallace directs this, and he wrote it as well. So yeah, hopefully this is enjoyable when I get around to it. We have We Were Soldiers. This is another one that is super random, but I was going through some of the old DVD cases that my sister gave me because she has everything in binders, and so she was just wanting to get rid of all the cases. Well, in one of those cases was a bonus disc to this movie here, and I realized I don't have that in my collection, so I'm going to pick it up on Blu-ray. We have Alice in Wonderland from Disney. Now, this is one I am certain I saw this back in the day, but I sure can't remember much about it at all. And so that's why I wanted to pick it up. It's not available on 4K, at least yet. Probably will be now. And I wanted to add this DVD bonus disc in here. This is from the special unanniversary edition. Frankly, it might have the same bonus features on here, but I doubt it because I think this is just the DVD version of the movie. So I'm thinking that there's going to be, you know, unique bonus features on that disc, but I will see eventually. So that's why I decided to grab this one to kind of complete that disc I already had. So pretty cool pickup. I'm very happy to revisit this, and my daughter is going to love this, I'm sure. So happy to add this to the collection. We have Alice in Wonderland. And one day, on a whim, I decided, you know what, I'm going to upgrade that. Actually, what happened, I was watching somebody's Blu-ray collection video. Couldn't tell you who it was. It wasn't somebody that I'm subscribed to. It was just a random video on YouTube. And they showed this. And I thought, I think that's out of print. I think that's expensive. It's not at all. And so I had to upgrade my DVD copy of Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. Now, let me know down below, was this ever expensive? Because in my head, for some reason, I have that this was a pricier release at some point. But it was like less than $10 when I picked it up with free shipping. So that's why I decided to do the upgrade. Now, frankly, I will probably hold on to the DVD as well. I'll probably just make it into a combo pack because I believe there are very limited special features on here. Yeah, it just says a seamless menu. That's one of the special features. And then a movie showcase and an audio commentary track. And if I'm not mistaken, I think the DVD I have is like a 2-disc special edition DVD. So I'll probably hold on to that because I love the View Askew-verse. I love Kevin Smith. And this movie's absolutely hilarious, you know. So I'll probably hold on to that too. But yeah, happy to have this one on Blu-ray in the collection now. We have Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. All right, last but not least is the item I am most excited about when it comes to the Blu-rays in this haul. And you can see it's still in its package, just arrived at my doorstep a few minutes ago, and now I am super excited to open it. So I will give a shout out to the Horror Punk, Brian here on YouTube, awesome YouTuber, super close to reaching 1,000 subscribers. Please check his channel out, the dude's awesome, and his haul videos that he does every week, multiple times a week, are always interesting. I don't think I know of anyone else on YouTube who hauls as many unique items as Brian does. So if you're a horror fan or just like an indie film fan, definitely recommend checking out his channel. And again, he's so close to 1,000, so hook him up and help him break that threshold. But anyway, he showed that he picked this up recently. And so when I saw it in his video, I thought, I need to get that because I love this series. So let me get this opened up and I can show you what I'm talking about. I always love this. So I got this open. I got all excited, pulled it out. It's in another box. So not going to complain. It's always good to have more protection in there, but that always cracks me up. So anyway, let me get this one open now. This is like box inception. I just opened this and we have it in another box. That's amazing. So anyway, and this is great because I can use these as protection for when I send out things. But anyway, it's actually here now. So let's get it open. Oh, there it is. You guys, I am so excited for this. This is the complete series of Are You Afraid of the Dark on Blu-ray. Now, yes, this is not an official release. It's a bootleg, technically, or whatever you want to call it, but the only one in my collection actually now. But this is from Etsy, and I will put the name of the seller down in the description box below. It is actually different from the seller that the Horror Punk bought his from, but this one appealed to me because it said that it had 1080p transfers. Who knows if that's true or not, but that's what it said. And this one was on 7 discs, I believe, whereas the one he picked up was on 3 different discs. So I decided to go this route. It might be wrong. I don't know, but we will see. So anyway, the case, great case, no problems there. I mean, you can tell it's a bootleg just by looking at it. The quality is not quite up to par with something like this, but that's okay. I'll just tell you what I spent on this because you're probably interested. This was around $45. I think it was actually $45 with free shipping. And that's the other thing. This one was a seller in the States, whereas the one that the Horror Punk linked to, that was a Canadian seller. It feels like it takes forever. Even though I am literally a 20-minute drive from Canada, it always feels like it takes forever to get anything in from Canada. But anyway, this is Are You Afraid of the Dark, the complete series. I've lost my train of thought here. Let me get this opened up. So here we go. All right, and you can see how the discs look there. So not a whole lot of cover art on there, but that's fine. And you'll see these are obviously, man, these are, yeah, okay, you can see at the end, you can't even tell, but it's a BDR, so it's a burned disc, obviously not a pressed disc, but yeah, you can barely even tell, man. So yeah, this is really cool. Like I'm really excited about this, and you can see this 5 discs. I apologize, I said 7 earlier, but it's a 5-disc set. So yeah, I'm hoping with the fact that there's more discs, maybe that'll just mean it's a, you know, higher bit rates and things like that, so better quality, but we will see. So yeah, this is a really cool looking release. I cannot wait to pop this in and watch this. I do own this entire series, but I own it digitally, and it's in all of the like different volume packs, and so it's all spread out over, you know, what's episode 1, season 1. It could be in volume 3, for example. Like it's all spread out all over the place. And it's digital, so it's not quite as fun, but happy to have this in the collection. Thank you to Brian for even bringing this to my attention and finally giving me the, you know, the push to purchase this. So very happy to have this one in the collection. And again, check out his channel. Brian is an awesome dude, so I will link him in the description box. But anyway, Are You Afraid of the Dark? The complete series is now in the collection. Now, I am perfectly aware that everything I share with you guys is not going to appeal to all of you, but boy, does this appeal to me. Like, I am so excited about everything I've added here today. What a cool set of books and movies, at least in my opinion. But I want to hear from you guys down in the comments below. Do you have any of these quote-unquote bootlegs in your collection? If so, let me know what you have. Is there anything else I should get? That same seller has Erie, Indiana, which is, oh, I'm very tempted to do that, but I wanted to try one first to see what the quality was like, and then I can always go back if I think the quality's up to snuff. But anyway, let me know what you think about this haul and anything else down in the comments below. What is most interesting to you? Because I know not everything will appeal to everybody, so let me know what you find interesting down in the comments. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching this super random, all over the place physical media haul. I really appreciate it. And before I let you all go, I'll just encourage you all to consume some media today. Thanks again for checking out this video, and I will catch you all next time.